As a master NLP and an EFT tapping practitioner who's been studying the subconscious mind for over a decade, I like to be completely real and transparent with you guys about my journey and how I discovered manifestation. I started my manifestation probably similar to how you did, with vision boarding, with learning about the law of attraction. It first originally generated from watching the movie The Secret. That's how I found out about manifestation. And I dive deeper into my journey inside my book that's going to be releasing January 2026. I cannot wait for you to get your hands on it, all about manifestation and how I've been able to go from being broke to creating a life that I truly desire. I live in my dream penthouse. I travel every single month. I work just a couple hours a day. I have the most amazing friends. I have the best business in the world. I drive my dream car, but my life wasn't always like this. And so I started out doing that, doing vision boarding, listening to affirmations, positive thinking, and it helped me. It really did. But it got to a point where I felt like I was putting band-aids over things because I wasn't really getting the results I really wanted. But here's the thing. Band-aids can work for you once you've gone to the deeper level, which is mastering your emotions. And so today I'm going to share with you the one manifestation technique that I swear by. If you're one of my clients, you already know what I'm going to share with you and how it's been able to help me go from where I was to where I am now. Before we jump into this, I want you to know that I just uploaded a brand new podcast on my podcast called A Stronger You. You can check it out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. First thing, what is manifestation? According to Google, it's an event, an action, or an object that clearly shows or embodies something, especially a theory or an abstract idea. That's a very generic explanation. Here's the thing. We are always manifesting, whether you're being consciously aware of it, like you are right now because you're watching this video, or you're unconscious aware of it. Prior to me learning about manifestation, I was still manifesting, but I just wasn't aware of how to do it. And so, yes, these manifestation techniques that you see on the internet are good, but they only work for you once you've mastered your foundation. Your foundation is your emotions. That is how we are always manifesting. We're always manifesting from our emotions. And sometimes we'll consciously say, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. You listen to all the affirmations, you watch all the YouTube videos, you read all the books, and you're still not a millionaire. It's because somewhere at the deep subconscious level, you don't believe it, or you don't feel good enough, or you have an abandonment wound, or you have something going on, and that's running the show. The subconscious mind is running 95% of our reality. What does that mean? Our emotions that have not been resolved yet, that have not been felt and healed, they are still running the show. That's why this one technique that I'm going to share with you changes all of that, because we tap through those emotions. We make those neural pathways smaller, smaller, and smaller. And so the things that we're calling in, like the millions, are actually more believable because we healed at the root the emotions and the feelings that were originally running the show. And this technique that I'm now going to share with you helps you get to that level. The moment you've all been waiting for, drum roll, that technique is called EFT tapping. EFT tapping stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It is a science-backed technique that you can do, I can do anywhere, wherever you are in the world once you learn how to do it on yourself. And it can help heal those subconscious blocks. So I'm going to share with you a couple reasons why this is my favorite technique and how when I started tapping, I not only got rid of my anxiety, I hit my highest cash months, but not only me, my clients are doing the same thing. That's why I decided to create a certification. I will have all the links in the description. I actually certify people in becoming EFT tapping practitioners. Why did I go down that route? Because it changed my life. And so it is part of my mission to help people step into their power. And I believe in your power is your freedom. And I believe your freedom is not being told what to do, is to be able to create a life you want, whether that is through a 9-to-5, or whether that's not having a 9-to-5, not having a job, or whether that's running your own business. But that's what EFT tapping does. It allows you to tap out of the shit that don't serve you no more so you can live a life of full freedom. And that's you in your power. Okay, so number one, what it does is it clears subconscious resistance. Manifestation is not just about positive thinking. That's what most people on TikTok and the internet portray it to be. It's so much more than that. It's about aligning your subconscious beliefs with what you want. So, our subconscious beliefs is not me consciously saying, I want to be a millionaire. I want 5 G-Wagons. I don't want 5 G. I just want 1 G-Wagon. I want 5 French bulldogs. I want a husband. That's what I'm consciously saying. But my subconscious belief, maybe I don't feel worthy to have a G-Wagon. Maybe I don't feel worthy to have this amazing husband that I'm calling in. So that's why it's about aligning yourself with your subconscious beliefs, healing those subconscious blocks. And that's what EFT tapping does for you when you're consistent with it and when you do it and bring yourself through personalized scripts. Because yeah, you can ask ChatGPT to make you a script, but it's going to give you something basic and vanilla. And trust me, I've tested it many ways and it does not do it the right way. That's why I stand on EFT tapping. And again, why I decided to create a certification so I can teach you how to heal yourself, how to bring yourself through the different techniques, and you can also bring others through it because you become a practitioner. Number two, EFT tapping, why it's one of my favorite things is because it regulates your nervous system. You cannot manifest when you're in survival mode. Majority of the people in the world are living in survival mode. When you're anxious, when you're stressed, when you're overwhelmed, your body focuses on being safe, not possibility. And your safety is the normal, the anxiousness, the stressful times, like stressful relationships. Why do you think you keep attracting toxic people in your life or emotionally unavailable men? Because that's what was normal for you when you were younger. Maybe that was the father you had or the brother you had or that male masculine figure in your life. And now subconsciously, without thinking about it, you're just attracting that in your life. And EFT is powerful because it regulates your nervous system, which is connected to your subconscious mind. They go hand in hand because EFT is a somatic, soma, the body, and a cognitive, the mind, modality. EFT also calms the amygdala and it helps your body shift into a more of a receiving and a creative and an intuitive state. And that's the exact state where manifestation thrives. Next, EFT tapping helps create more momentum in you to take inspired action. Manifestation is great, but manifestation without action is just wishful thinking. So this is where aligned action comes in. What does that mean? Okay, I'm tapping, I'm getting the inspiration to get up and go create a YouTube video. Maybe your goal is to have a YouTube channel so you can get paid passive income while you're just vlogging and showing videos of you doing your makeup or coaching people on YouTube. And that's inspired action, getting that idea and taking that instant action on it. And that's what EFT does help you do. It helps create that inspiration, motivation to act and move. That's why my clients, when they bring themselves through a custom personal EFT tapping script, they end up getting up and creating the content and doing the thing. And the last thing why I believe EFT tapping is the technique that really, really, really transformed my life, because there's so many techniques that I've done, but EFT is still to this day one of the tried and true, that along with breath work, which you're going to learn some breath work inside my certification. The last reason is it works fast, but you just have to be consistent with it. Just like going to the gym. You go to the gym once, you're not going to get your dream body. You have to be consistent, but it works fast. And when people tap, they often experience things like emotional relief right away. When I tap on my anxiety, that's a level 10. I've gotten it down to a level 2 in that moment. That's a win. No, my anxiety may not be fully gone, but I went from being freaking a vegetable, not being able to do anything because my anxiety was a level 10 to anxiety being a level 2. That's a win for me. Because EFT tapping works fast, it's one of the easiest modalities for you to be consistent with it. But one of the number one reasons why I see people not being consistent with EFT is because they don't know how to do it, which is why I decided to create an EFT certification to help you become a EFT tapping practitioner, teaching you everything you need to know. All the links will be in the description. Before you go, I would love to know what your biggest takeaway from this video was. Go ahead and comment down below what your biggest takeaway was. Give it a like or send this to someone who's been wanting to get into tapping or who's been wanting to get more into manifestation. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video very soon. And hopefully my nails will be done by then.